Welcome to slide number 9, and now we're going to talk about innovations. Everything I'm going to say in this slide is something that I have practiced myself in my center when I was working with these kids. How do you use a ball to teach maths? So, fractions. 1. Use ball to show the concept of fraction. Cut the ball into halves, quarters, eighths to help children understand fractions. Normal ball, 5 rupee ball, just get that ball and do it in one attempt. The child is going to learn the concept of fraction. No paper pen. So please remember, when you're working with slow learning children, paper pen doesn't help them at all. Always start the concepts with concrete objects. Take different objects in hand and make the child understand the concept properly. Number 2, estimation. Toss a ball to the child and ask them to estimate how far the ball traveled, how high it went, how long it was in the air. Simple questions. Just take the ball, throw it and say, okay, how far has the ball gone? The child would say some number, right? Some number, whatever it is. Don't worry about what the child said, whatever it is. Now use a measuring tape and actually go and measure. This way the child practically understands. Same way. How high did the ball go? How long was the ball in the air? How many seconds was it there in the air? Is a concept of estimation. Graphing. Create a graph by counting the number of times a ball bounces and plot the data on the graph to show trends. You take a basketball or you take a small ball and throw it on the ground and see how many times it bounces back. And if you do this at least 5 to 6 times, the child will get an idea that each time you throw a ball, sometimes the ball bounces 3 times, sometimes 5 times, sometimes 6 times. And this is how a graph can be taught to the child. Probability. How do you teach probability? Toss a ball and ask them to predict which side it will land. What is probability? It's prediction. This helps children to understand probability. You mark something on the ball, and when you toss the ball up in the air, and now ask which side will the ball fall. Number 5, patterns. Interesting, isn't it? So how do you teach patterns? Toss the ball back and forth with the child and create a pattern of how many times each person catches the ball. You and the child, or between 2 children. So you can have 3 to 4 balls, go to the ground, practice the ball. Kids love to play, isn't it? And while you play, you can teach this. And all this is not for pre-primary or primary. These topics are taught in middle school. So middle school children can learn these concepts practically in the ground and then go back and do their sums on the paper. Thank you so much, and I'm sure you're looking forward to know more concepts through ball, and I'm coming up with that in the next slide. Take care. Bye-bye.